Hi guys, Spink here. This is episode 49 of Let's Learn Ageod Civil War 2. We just processed the early September 1862 turn and haven't really looked through anything just yet. Last episode I transferred some corps from McClellan to Banks here, who we put in charge of a new army, hopefully with a better chance of getting some of these units activated so that we can take some offensive action here. And out west, we had a large Confederate force starting to form up here just west of the Mississippi. Whether they're heading for St. Louis or what, I don't know, but I'm going to have to do something about that. And in Fayetteville here, we defeated Hardee when he came in and tried to take it. So let's walk through these messages and see what's what. Sink the CSS Alabama. +5 to national morale. I got +5 to national morale. CSS Alabama has been officially commissioned in the Confederate Navy. Stop her voyage of destruction at all costs, but that just gave me 5 points. Okay. Emancipation Proclamation. This just says it's possible for us to do that now. If we take a look here. Oh, we got a bunch of ones here. Colored troops we can do. We can exchange prisoners, draft notice, various. That was various. Whoops. Treasury, Interior. That's our iron works and whatnot. Powder mills. Exchange prisoners. I thought we would be a chance to do. I thought we could do the Emancipation Proclamation. What's this? Oh, this of. Oh, I see. So as part of this colored troops thing, we can do the various things. Oh, all right. We'll have to look at that when it comes up. We sold off some of our steel. Emancipation Proclamation now option now active. We may print paper money. We got Reynolds, General Meade, General Doubleday and Pleasanton, Admiral DuPont, and the USS Choctaw are ready for action. Oh, we got a new leader in the river fleet. The Blanket Brigade has been formed. The Iron Brigade has been formed. The Railway Brigade has been formed. We made a breach in Norfolk, but then we ended up taking it. We are besieging Fort Riley. Norfolk, Stevens. Those were our fights from that we saw in the. Yeah, Buell went to a defensive stance. Nothing in there of any particular. Getting trained. Garrison was mustered at Fayette, Arkansas, Smith, Kansas, and Parham, Kansas. So apparently what happened is we have gone to war now with the neutral faction, which is the Indians. So anywhere there's this Indian force, we're now at war with. Bunch of units are ready to go. We captured Norfolk, and oh my gosh, we captured 1,490 supply and 489 crates of ammunition. That's something they'll miss. It has been welcomed by our citizens because that's one of the objective cities, Norfolk here. So that caused that's one of the national morale affecting ones. We got a depot, a navy yard, a powder mill. Nice. We gained control of Montgomery, Tennessee. Must be here. Oh, we took Clarksville, and the armory there, or the ironworks, or whatever. What was that? That's an armory. So we took that armory. We lost Fort Ridgely in Minnesota. Now that's also a national morale affecting thing, I believe. Yeah, Fort Ridgely here has been taken by the Indian faction, so we're gonna have to do something about that. We took Tahlequah again on our way back through. All right. We have successfully countered the enemy agitators in St. Louis. Good. The Allied, or the United States of America spy has been spotted. Presumably that means that failed. The decision developed territory not valid as the region is pillaged. Oh, so the Indians are on the warpath here in western Arizona, so our develop territory thing we put in there is invalid now. Telegraph network. Confederates are behind civilian demonstrations in North Franklin, New York here. That could drop us up to 25%. We've got 100% there, so I'm going to just ignore that. We got 1,475 supply points, 18 money, and 48 war supply from our merchant shipping. Butler has been congratulated, and Geary has been congratulated. Okay, so I was thinking about what's going on with the state of the war here, and I think that I have, well, in addition to being overcautious, I think I have not built nearly as many troops. We need to just flood the South with troops here and just overwhelming them by brute force. So that's something we're going to do, as well as figure out what we're going to do here. Now, the supply situation here is kind of got a little iffy here. We can't actually supply all these guys we have, and we can't get supplies to them, so I either have to be shuttling these supply wagons all over the place every turn, or I'm going to have to I think I need to concentrate the army and attack this unit here. I think that's what I need to do, even if it's going to be, bad. So that's what I'm going to do. What do we have here? The Blanket Brigade showed up. Stick that in with this corps. We've got some new division commanders. Might as well just stick them in here for now. Figure out what to do with them. I think I'm going to make Dix and these units here. I'm going to make those another corps. We have a militia unit here for whatever reason. We have 100% control all around him. I wonder what would happen. Can't tell their supply situation. You know what? Let's just do it. We're going to take him away from here. Does that it still puts him on this other guy's core? I don't like that. Oh well, we're just going to do it. Just going to do it. And see if we can actually... They're dug in up to their eyeballs, so this is probably going to be folly. This is folly. This is folly. This is folly. We'll leave this guy on defense, but we're going to put this guy on offense and see if we can attack this guy here. In the meantime, I'm going to take... wonder why we're not getting any supply through here. No supply is coming through here at all. I wonder if it's because of the high Confederate loyalty there. I don't know. We're just getting no supply moves through there. Alright, well, I'm going to bring this core over here. Let's see, this is empty. They're going to go back here. These guys are going to come in here. Hopefully we can get our supply situation figured out. We got a supply problem back here. We have no supply there. Alright, we're going to take this empty supply, take him back to Newmarket. Get resupplied. Do we have... Oh, we had... Did those artillery get down here? I thought we had some artillery. Oh, we did. No, those are not the artillery. These are not the artillery we are looking for. Meade, I'll throw him here. These two divisions that are... Where'd he go? Oh, here. Where'd those divisions go? Oh, bonehead. They don't have their artillery. But I think I'm just going to have them catch up. We're going to send those here. Is that going to be overload us here? I think we'll be alright. Let's bring some leaders with him. Let's bring those guys. You know, we'll bring these guys with them. And then we'll concentrate the army and we're going to attack this guy. Alright, these artillery, not those artillery. Alright, I thought we had some artillery that was here. Maybe it's just arrived this turn. And another thought I had. Let's see. Nothing substantial going on up here. I want to go check this guy out, see how's our... we got to get back to some supply. So we'll send them guys to Morgantown. Here's a thought I had. This guy keeps getting away from us. So here's a thought I'm having. We have some cavalry here. So I'm going to take the cavalry out of... Oh, these guys are pretty artillery heavy. Out of these units, these two divisions, I'm going to take their cavalry out. And I'm going to take the cavalry and put them on an offensive posture. And I'm going to put them into this next region in the hopes that that will... that they'll engage Floyd here and slow him down so that Milroy can get in on him. So that's what that's all about over there. Let's see, did you belong to this guy? Yeah. So let's put this unit in. I think how you do it, dude. So this is this 20th Division. I'm going to bring him down here to Gallatin. And what is this? This is the Iron Brigade. What's he composed of? We have Rufus King and a brigade. We'll stick those in with the Army of the Tennessee. We have enough force here. It looks like we just have the one combat unit. We had way too many leaders in these stacks. 17, 14, 18. So I'll stick that with this dude. Is that Sheridan? Yeah. Why can't I add him in? Oh, I can't. Doggone it. Yeah, that slowed up. Oh, Sheridan shouldn't be taken out of there. Doggone it. Screwed up. Iron Brigade. Take the Iron Brigade back out of there. Still at 20 days. Oh, King. Take King out? What's that put us at? Still at 20 days. What were we at before? I thought we were just a few days from getting in here. Something about Sheridan's division. Why can't I connect these? You have... Oh, I guess this is just too big. The Iron Brigade's too big, that's why. Okay. Well, I've done something to screw up my movement here. Doggone it. Guess we'll just put them all together. Command cost 4. 16, 18, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's why he wouldn't fit. Oh, this is nothing I was thinking. Let's take Rosecrans here. Even though he's not very good. Let's take him. Can we take him by... That didn't really save us much. Let's take him here, and we'll take Halleck out of... We're going to sack Halleck. And Rosecrans is now the new Army commander over here. He's got a slightly better strategic rating, so he can move a little bit better. Not a great deal. Let's see what to do about this mess. Do we go back across the river? That is a big fort here. I think it's bigger than what... We have to do something. Is he already maxed? He's maxed. How about Sherman's maxed? Gives him a lot of artillery, but oh well. Okay, so we've got about 1,600 force here. I think I am going to... Doggone it. Gotta say I'm pretty impressed with the AI over here. Gotta figure out what to do with Grant and his troops there. We gotta get some offensive action going on here. There's no need for, down here, for Lyon to head into this region. It's mountains down there. Let's call that off and send him down here. We're going to go after this guy. I think we'll let... how's the supply doing? Supply's doing good. Cohesion could use some improving. What if... While he was doing that, we sent this guy down here, crossing the river, and then we'll take out, if we take out Fort Coffee and Fort Smith there, and then we can open the door to Little Rock. We're gonna have to secure our supply line here, obviously, but whoops, didn't mean to do that. What do we got here? Don't know. Now this guy is completely out of supply. So we're going to move them to Lawrence. Hopefully there's some supply here. There's a little bit. We'll get these guys recovered, and then we'll resume the mopping up over here. I had forgotten that we needed to send some forces back to get our. Oh, this guy's full supply. He doesn't need to go back. We were going to send some forces back to take out those Indians. Whoops. What'd I do? Alright. I think that's plenty. What if we took Carson and one of these empty supply wagons back to Tucson? It'll take a long time. We'll try that. And Canby here, we'll put him on assault, and we will assault Mesilla here. What is this? Santa Fe Militia. Were they always been here? Oh, we got Indians up here. Doggone it. This was kind of very poorly timed. I've got to get some force up to Minnesota. Ah. Alright, let's go through here, see what we got here. Indians, they'll just sit tight. That's a garrison. Fremont. What am I going to do with Fremont? He's got a good division here, but we do have a force potentially heading this way. Western Volunteers. These guys got smucked pretty good in that fight. You can see there, this unit here looks like it was completely wiped out, and the other two were very smacked around. The Montgomery Brigade. Oh, here's some infantry up here. These were probably not intended for fighting Indians, but that's what they're gonna do. Alright, I'm gonna send them by, let's send them to St. Paul and see if we can get them there in a reasonable amount of time. 20 days. 3 brigades of infantry. I don't remember how many it said we needed to bring over here, but I'll bring those. And then we should probably get a leader up there. We'll go back to Fremont's command. Let's take Williams here. Bugger. Let's take Williams, and we will just Williams. Oh, we got to get him by himself. Williams, we will send to St. Paul. Whoops, where's my redeployment? There it is. Through a redeployment order. No. Oh, I can only get to where there is a railroad. So how about there? Yeah, so he'll go to La Crosse. We'll meet up with those forces and we'll use those against the hostiles. Alright, what's next? Oh. Oh. Goodness. There's 4 brigades here. I think that's enough force sending north. I'm going to send these guys down to Fremont and we'll form them up into a division. And await developments, as they say. Contrabands. What were you doing here? Oh, this was our cavalry force. Let's tear up the railroad and then come over here or here. We'll go there and then we'll tear up the railroad here and see if we can cut Nashville off. Halleck. Well, Halleck, you've just kind of become a something. Where did Halleck go? Let's take this thing out and give that to Grant. Halleck will go back to Cairo here. we could give Grant another leader. Let's give him Butterfield. Pope could use another leader. We'll give him French and Prentice. How about? And we'll eventually build these up into bigger commands. Seniority 18. Seniority 6. I think let's take Carney here. And instead of sending him there, let's send him over here, and he's gonna catch up actually with Buford, with this other army, and maybe make a corps commander out of him. Alright, Pope. What is Pope gonna do? His cohesion is good. Let's see, I've gotta do something to defend against these guys doing something crazy. Caro I can't really afford to lose. Do I send him back? Not that way. Whoa. Steamboat him back there. And then I think Grant is just going to go attack something. How about we just go this way with him, with Grant? That's a militia unit. And these guys are in good shape now. Let's put these guys in the river here to keep those guys from crossing over, should that be their plan. I need to be using my my fleets here, my river fleets, and my other fleets. I have been using them very poorly. What use I have made of them has been primarily defensive, especially with these river fleets here. So, but that's why we're let's learn in here. This guy here, this is silly. I should be doing something with this thing, but Butler has just taken Norfolk. I don't really have enough force to leave behind. They're going to stay here one turn, recover their cohesion, and then go after Edmonton down here, I think. And then we can maybe make a move on Petersburg. That might be a thought. Schurz cavalry. He was going to wreck this railroad, if I recall. Then we'll move him. How's his supply doing? His supply is completely gone. We've got to get them somewhere where they can get some supply. McDowell has a not inconsiderable force here. Why don't we grab this bit of cavalry and take that out? And that should drop him down. Yeah, we got rid of his command penalty. Send them down here. Do some more cavalry raiding down here and just rip their railroads all to hell. McDowell, I think I've got to stay until Sumner comes up, and then we're going to attack. Banks and Heinzelman, I guess they're just going to be an army command at this point. 213. It's not much better than McClellan's 1, 2, 3, but we got to get something going here. Dix, leaving him on offensive. Now there's a risk there because I want, if I put him on offensive, he will attack this guy. In fact, actually, I'm going to leave him on defensive here. Now, my thought was I would attack this this militia unit walking through here. But if I did that, if I did get attacked by Beauregard this turn, I would lose the defensive bonus of the hills and of my level 3 entrenchments if he were to attack this turn. So I think I'm going to wait. And I mean, it's a militia unit, so what if wherever it gets, I don't care. That's a sentry or a, what do we got here? This is a pack train that's waiting to get refilled. Franklin's Corps is going to sit here on defensive for the moment. Oh, he's got 2 new brigades here. Sizable brigades. We need to get, oh, this guy can grab somebody. He can hold 5. Why don't you take this one? Now he's a sizable brigade here, or sizable division. Hancock's brigade. Build up some force, and then we're just going to lay right into them. McClellan is going to sit tight. McClellan, in fact, McClellan, I'm going to take him all the way back to Washington. So that Franklin is going to be closer to Banks than to McClellan. So then next turn we will remove the Corps command from Franklin and add it right back, and that will switch him over to be from Pope here. I think actually we're going to take this guy and send him down there. That's this. We do have some artillery. Oh, there's some artillery showing up. Whoops, I think I just did something. There we go. We'll send this down to Franklin as well. The Railway Brigade. Oh, that's interesting. He has a elite infantry regiment, an engineer regiment, and a pioneer company. Engineers provide siege bonus. Well, that's an interesting little unit there. Let's send that down here too. That's kind of our new gather up everybody unit here. That's it, everybody? Okay. Fleets. This blockade flotilla is done. Let's move him out. I think we're due for one down south. So let's move this guy down here. This blockade, that's the Gulf blockade. Did we have one guy over here in the Keys? No, we must have moved him back. So let's take this blockade flotilla and send him down here to recover him, I think. This is the Atlantic Squadron. It's doing pretty good. We're back up to 30%, so that's good. Palmer, that's those dudes. Palmer. Now we've got way too much force here, I think. We're going after these guys. What if we took this force and sent it here to Beaufort? And then we'll use it to blockade something. We'll find somewhere we can blockade that's not like right next to a fort. Although anything that's of any significance will have a fort protecting it. Alright, this unit is our blockade here in the estuary. Porter, or DuPont. DuPont, he's a new guy we just got. I'm going to stick him here, and then we'll combine him with one of those other fleets and rejigger their thing and set them all up, get something going with them. These guys have recovered. I'm going to put them back here. These guys have recovered. What? Just as an experiment. Cannot be entered because it's shallow. Pamlico Sound. I can't enter there because of the Hartford. Well, what if we took the Hartford out? Left the Let's put the Hartford in with that force. Can these go to? Can they do? Nope. Who can go in shallow? I don't think any of these guys can go in shallow. So in order to go into past the, what is that, the Outer Banks, I'd have to have something that could get in with shallow, and I can't. So, and these little, I guess the banks here, themselves are not enterable by land units. So if we, you know what? Let's take this force. And take him right here, and we'll put him on, I don't know how much of this, evade combat. If we can get some intel on this, well no, let's use our spies or something. That's what we'll do. Use some spies or something on there so we can figure out what's going on in there. Very good, I'm gonna have to do something with him, I know okay. Alright. We're past time, so I'm going to call this episode to a close. Next episode we're going to do we'll do production, we'll do our decisions and whatnot, and I definitely want to start getting a little more aggressive here now that I have a little better idea of what I'm doing and what I have been failing to do as well. I want to have a huge increase in the sizes of my armies. And I think we will see that starting. That's what I'm going to start doing next episode. So thanks for watching.